I've definitely made more in crypto than I have with my investment banker, and with the fees, I can't see how you don't make it back tenfold.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what you do for a living?
Yeah, I am a single mom of four. I wasn't in charge of my finances when I was married. After I got divorced, it was a very big source of fear to be able to handle, and live in Southern California and figure out what to do and how to grow a business and raise my kids. And it was very overwhelming time. So, what I've learned is the thing that you're the most scared of is the exact thing you have to go straight into and head on. So the longer that I took to do that, the more I struggled. And then finally, I was like, you just have to grab the bull by the horns. And so you guys were part of that because I have a very deep seated fear of the American banking system. And I am an intelligent news reader. And I'm like, something's just not right. And then had a day where my Bank of America balances, I was trying to transfer my son some money, and all of my balances had straight lines next to them. And I was like, the heck is going on? And, they were like, oh, we're just having a glitch in the system. And I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to fly. So I started getting a lot more. I was like, I really need to spread some things out. I was definitely doing some digging and needed to really just diversify and take control of my own domain. So you guys have helped me do that.
How did you get involved with investing in crypto and decentralized finance?
I don't give up type of person. So, when you get scared and the chips are down, you really either have to double down or give up, and I don't give up. So you guys have helped me, because I think the questions I would come to you with was like, how do I simplify this process? Because there is so much information, and that definitely kind of bowled me over for a while there. And then really learning how to take the simple steps to simplify the process and just get going, and then build my confidence as I was going, knowing that, there was plenty of backup. I had you to call it, Anakin. Anakin has been like my mentor. I know I have a mentor above that, but Anakin's his personality and the way he reaches out is it's so solid. And he's very thorough and yet very efficient in the way he delivers information. So he's been really helpful.
What made you feel comfortable entering into a partnership with decentralized masters?
I definitely saw the ability to make greater, higher returns than in the stock market. My distrust of the big banking system, whether it's, investment banking or just regular and commercial banking, is at the heart of it. As I learned, I was like, wow, even with Bitcoin and even the bigger, more, I won't say stable, but more stable coins, the returns on them are just better. So as I learned to track the market, and I started to learn that like I could do this if I pay attention every morning and just kind of learn what's going up, what's going down, how to buy low and sell high. But more and more as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, I get it. I've definitely made more in crypto than I have with my investment banker, and with the fees. I don't know, there's just something that feels really empowering about it, and kind of, where the world is headed. In the before I was really following you guys, there was a lot out there that would scare you. I remember at one point I sold a bunch, and I wish I hadn't now, but when they were saying like the Coinbase platform wasn't safe and you were going to lose your money, there's so much out there that, and it scares people. So you guys are trusted, and I think you've done a good job of growing people's trust over time by just keep checking in, coming back. What are the questions? Because like I said, it can get overwhelming with all the other daily tasks.
Would you say your investment into decentralized masters has been worth it from a monetary perspective?
It's a big investment to make with you guys, but I think when you see the long-term advancement of the markets over time, it's 100% worth it. It's staying in the platform, and if you keep learning, I can't see how you don't make it back tenfold. You do. But it's like anything, it takes time. It's not a get rich quick scheme.
What would you say to someone who is thinking about joining decentralized masters or getting into the decentralized finance space in general?
I would say if you're ready to discipline your process, then it's well worth the investment.